Welcome everyone to the 8th Hpot Chess Club monthly tournament stream. So I'm Alexandre, teacher of Hpot Club with Rajesh.
Hello, hi, hello everyone.
Yep. So nice to see you for this 8th tournament. So we'll have, as usual, tournament introduction. So we have 2 tournaments, the beginner one with all the kids, so it's for 14 years old less chess players. It's 5 minutes plus 5 seconds, as you know, always the same. And there are like some special prizes for Hpot students. And the second tournament is the open one for everyone and the best kids that want some more challenges, right? And same, we have some prizes for the best students here. So Rajesh, let's go to the tournament. So I see 14 people in the open one and 14 in the beginner.
Beginner, yes, it's evenly balanced. So, and it'll be a tough competition, I guess.
Yep, yeah, a bit less than last time, but still not too bad.
That's right.
We can see some of the same names, Lilian, Gatun.
Yeah, familiar names, Titan.
Yes.
And Louise, it's Louise there, and Chetan, Leonidas. Okay.
Yeah, some of our new students
there. All familiar names. And what about the open section, Alex?
So for the open, we find back Umipati, right?
Yes, he is a very regular player in this tournament. And then there is many other familiar names as well. And as we can see, there is no Paul, there is no Bomb. Some of the regulars of the tournament are missing. So this is going to be a whole new battle, I guess. What do you think,
Yes.
Alex?
Yeah. So I guess a new contender for this tournament is Umipati, which was actually a contender in previous tournaments
That's
also.
right. So he is clearly the tournament favorite here. As we can see, the second place player is not very high rated. He's around 19 or 18.
Yeah, 1905 and 1791 Zenatan, who is also doing all the tournaments. They're like solid players, but probably a bit less strong than Umipati, I guess. Let's see how it's ending. We have VG. I don't remember his name.
That's my dad.
Oh, that's your dad. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
that's my dad.
Oh,
Yes,
so a clear contender also then.
Yeah, hopefully. Let's see if he makes my family proud. All right.
Okay.
And there is. Oh, he is the one who got second place in the previous tournament, I think. That number 5. What's his name?
Kulatu Mulif, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess it right.
So, yes, he got second place in the previous tournament, I guess.
Oh, I think previous tournament I got second place, I think.
Okay, then he is the third, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is Rafa.
Yeah, Rafa.
Hpot student.
Yeah.
One of the best. And then there is Beyblade Hpot. I think that is Kevin. And then comes my mom. VKR123.
That's a family tournament.
So, yeah, exactly. And then there are a couple of Hpot students, Farmite Eagle, and I don't know if that's Hpot student, but I think he's new to this tournament. Then the next page.
Yeah, next page we have. Oh, Titan?
How can Titan be in 2 tournaments?
Oh,
he
wow.
should be in the big one. Okay. Maybe he's going to play simultaneous, or maybe we have to inform them Titan can only play in 1. And
yeah.
Yes, that's right. So it's better if he plays in the beginner one. So he should just.
I'm okay if he wants to play in both, but that's going to be very tough for him.
Yeah, exactly. Probably he's trying to be like Paul, multitasking at the same time.
Yeah, so, right.
We will see. All right, the tournament's going to start in 3, 2, 1, and there we go.
Let's go. So let's start maybe.
Pick a game, Alex.
With.
Okay. VKR, Mom versus Umipati. Okay, let's see how they play. So this is a French defense. For those who are not familiar with this opening, E4, E6 is French. Knight of 3 is not a very popular move, right? Alex, D4 is the main line.
Yes, yes. So we are a bit off the theoretical lines.
Yeah, we are in side line. Knight of 3, Knight C3 is playable, and Knight C3, okay, but C5, okay. So this is the typical French pawn structure. They just build up a pawn chain on F7, E6, D5, and then they push their pawn to C5. The point is to control the central squares and develop their pieces on. Okay.
Yeah.
And now White has played E5. This, I guess, it will transpose to the advanced variation if the knight is not on C3.
Yeah, missing like the normal structure for the accepted closed French defense will be like to have a pawn on C3 and D4. Here, I think.
And Umipati has played F6. Okay, for those who think F6 is a bad move, it is actually a typical French idea to undermine the pawn structure on D4, E5, and C3 by playing F6. Things are happening too quickly.
Wow, yeah.
Okay.
People playing very fast. Even for 5 minutes, it's going very fast.
That's right. And, okay, what do you think about the position, Alex? Is it equal, or who do you think has the edge?
I think Black have quite an easy position here. Not too bad, but...
Black is in a favorable position. I think it would have been better to capture it with a pawn. Maybe just to stop the natural development of knight to F6. So yeah, that's what Black played, knight F6. So, okay, still the position looks pretty good for Black. But I would try to castle as quick as possible, just to avoid moves like rook E1, cool. Okay.
True, so we have a weak point here, E6.
That's right. E6 is a weakness. It's called a backward pawn for those who are not familiar with the pawn structure turns.
And after pushing
Um,
c4, actually is like really making this a weakness in his structure. Because
exactly.
now this
That's
pawn
correct.
is preventing this pawn to be pushed, and the
That's
black
right. So
will be pressured here.
that's correct.
See,
So at
already is a
one
rook.
point, yeah. So now he has to play queen d7. Yes, that's what black is playing, queen d7. And now I think, what do you think about playing something like? I'm planning to play something like a5, knight, a4, and then knight c4 at one point. A4, knight a4, knight c5.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah,
I think it's
like
good, but
and
we already have quite a lot of pressure on e6, right?
oh, now comes queen h5. Okay, there is
Yeah.
quite some pressure on. Okay, queen f7 means he will just play. Oh,
Yeah, queen
king
f7,
e7.
that will be like rook takes
Okay,
pawn.
surprisingly, white, who's clearly the underdog, is trying to create all sorts of problems for black.
Yeah, actually, the game is pretty interesting. I mean, let's keep watching it a bit
Yes.
before switching to others.
Sure, we will. And I think doubling the rooks would be a pretty wise choice here. Knight d2. Oh, probably white is aiming to play knight f4, but I think after rook g8, yes, that is what he played, rook a g8. Queen is forced to go to maybe... Okay, h5 attacking the bishop is logical, but then rook g6, exactly. Rook g6 could be played.
Yes, suddenly, like the open castle, like the open king for the black is not so much a weakness now, because white kind of lost the tempo of the attack.
Yeah, that's right. f4.
And suddenly we have a lot of
maybe
pressure.
not yet lost the tempo. We never know. f4 is actually pretty good.
f4
Probably
is pretty good.
He's trying to play. Okay, but yeah, if black plays f5, then there shouldn't be much problem.
Yeah, because even though this pawn is weak, now it's well defended.
It's completely protected, exactly.
And we have like this huge attack on the white king.
g5, knight g3. Okay, I don't really see where the knight is coming to after going to g3. Does the knight have any good squares?
Yeah.
Probably. Okay, king f7. That's a pretty wise move. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, his white's plan was to capture the pawn.
Yeah.
Utilizing the pin on the rook on e1.
But
so,
wait, Rajesh, couldn't like white just took the? Oh no.
No, the knight is there. He was blocking it.
Yeah.
So that's right. So, this thing is pretty interesting. Over here, rook d8, rook probably rook a e1. Yes, that is what white plays. They're playing pretty quick.
Still threatening knight takes pawn here?
Probably not. The queen and the king is protecting the rook.
Yeah, but if you take, then rook takes rook?
Okay. Actually, no. Now knight takes f4. Oh, not. Okay. I think knight takes f5 is a threat now, right?
Yeah, I think it was before, and even the move before, because we were
can we
like
go a few steps back just to check it out?
So here,
rook over there.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Now
you cannot capture it. Now it's a threat. Yes.
Yeah.
I think immediately, you can still capture it, I guess, because rook g5 is not working, I guess.
Yep.
Rook takes. Okay. So queen h3 is kind of fine. So who is white? Who is black? Hpot is black. All right.
Yeah.
Confirm things. Okay, but what if bishop takes f4 comes? F4 pawn is hanging, isn't it? Or is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I think.
What about just taking the pawn?
Takes, queen takes, rook takes. Oh, okay.
Looked pretty good, right? Rook takes, queen take, rook take, and
queen takes,
queen
rook
take here.
takes, king takes, and then yes, exactly. That could have been winning for white. Maybe white missed the winning chance. Oh, who knows? We will see.
But yeah.
But king f7 again. Probably that's forced. No point in thinking here.
It's kind of helping blacks actually, because black kings was better in f7.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it was better on f7 and
to allow the rook to defend the pawn.
That's right. But now, never know. What? This
Oh,
position. Oh,
threatening
rook here.
rook e7.
Okay, that is a fantastic move. But I still think it couldn't be the best. What about rook takes? Okay, all sorts of complications here for black. And looks like white is having a really good chance here. For example, if the pawn captures it, that's the threat, rook d7. And bishop f8, okay. I think bishop f8 needed to be played.
Okay, now we have no, cannot.
Now I think you can just retreat back to knight g3 and I think it will be all fine, right? g3 or d3. Simple pawn up and the game looks pretty good. Right?
Probably g3, right?
Yeah, g3 is better.
So you keep this column open?
Exactly, but I was just trying to replace the knight to a better square, like d3 and at one point. Oh,
wow.
What do you think of that move?
Yeah, we missed.
Queen exchange. Oh, I think they could have played. Oh, we missed rook takes. Sorry, we missed queen takes h7. Okay, now queen takes. Probably.
Wow, that's very tactical.
Oh, that is a fantastic move. There are two pins, Alex. Just have a look. The queen is pinning the rook and the king. The rook is pinning the pawn and the king. So
yes, for really those who don't see, like the rook is pinned, the pawn is pinned.
Yeah, because now the next threat. Okay. So just hopefully white doesn't mess this thing up.
So black unpinning everything right now. Yes, it's still a very tense game.
Okay, bishop d7 maybe, or the king is just escaping to c7. Both are the options. Bishop d7 won't be played by black, I guess. Black won't be willing to exchange the bishop. Yes, that's right. Okay, so I think the knight has been hanging for too long, and black couldn't capture the knight for like 5 or 6 moves. Now let's have a look at where knight goes. What if bishop takes? Is that a free knight, Alex?
I think that's a blunder right here.
Yeah, that should be a blunder.
I don't see any reason. Yeah, rook takes.
Even I don't see any.
Wow.
Queen takes? What's happening here?
Oh my god. That was a nice game until this blunder.
It was a nice game and looks like white has made plenty of mistakes.
White kept... Okay, so let's maybe switch to another game.
Switch to the next game.
In the beginner, let's see. In the beginner, let's see Louis Chanel against Timur Kirby. Oh wow, the game is already quite over here. So
it's quite over, yes. Black is completely winning.
Maybe... Oh, that's the last game of the first round.
That's the last game. Okay, so is there any other interesting games?
Yes, let's see in the open. So we have Fahrenheit Eagle against Giselle.
Fahrenheit Eagle against Giselle. Okay, we will have a look. Again, I think the game is pretty much over for white. I mean for black, because white is winning.
Okay.
2 rooks up.
It's the same.
Yeah, Fahrenheit Eagle is having a hard time.
Yes. Okay, good luck to him. Let's check another one. Another of our strong students, Royal Red King Cobra, who is really struggling also.
Yeah, Royal Red King Cobra. And what about the other game? Is there any other game going on? There is some. What about the 5th game, Alex? Looks kind of equal.
This one?
Yeah.
Looks to me like it's a queen, knight, bishop against a rook.
No. 5th board. I mean, not that. Number 5. It's written the board.
Okay,
right?
sorry. Yeah.
That one. Okay, this looks pretty. Oh no, the rook is missing. Okay, I thought he was having a rook on A1, so.
We arrived a bit late.
Yeah.
The fight is already
If the rook was there on A1, then it would have been pretty much equal. But, okay. So it looks like, the first round there will be all sorts of imbalances. Oh, by the way, it's the lower rated who is a rook up, which means, okay.
So here, what do you think? Do you think there is a last chance for white to try to...
There could be some tricky moves, but I don't really think... I think you'll lose the bishop. Oh, fine. King f2.
There is this pawn hanging. Black has to go back here.
He'll just play back to rook e5, I guess.
Yes.
Or rook a1 if he's greedy. But you will see.
Oh, rook a1. Oh! Is that a misclick?
Okay. Maybe it could be a misclick, but that's still fine. Extra bishop.
Actually, here white have some chance. Do you think white can...
I think because 3 pawns versus 5 pawns, bishop versus 2 pawns to be precise. So if white plays actively, maybe he has a chance. But as his pawns are blockaded by the dark square bishop, I don't really think white has a winning chance. But let's see if he can hold it.
Yeah, like
And
coming.
looking at the time controls as well. Oh, will he go for exchanging the rook? I think that would be pretty fine because the king would get an entry by playing king e4, king f5, maybe.
Yeah, so there is no passed pawn for the whites. If we go to
That's
the
right.
final, the bishop will
Yeah,
be
and
very
start
strong.
pushing the king side pawns and the queen side pawns.
Yes.
He has a pawn majority on both sides, so white could consider capturing the rook.
That would be a pretty interesting endgame, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, I'm not sure about it. Like in this kind of endgame with the bishop against 2 pawn, there is one weak pawn here that is alone,
That's right.
and
That's correct.
isolated pawn. And black can always have tempo, right, with the bishop. So if the
That's
position is blocked, for example, white push
Yeah.
his pawn like this,
Yeah.
and all the
I think
pawns
it
are
would be
blocked,
better for black.
then black can just
So-
move forever the bishop, and the white king will
and
be
get
out of
control
position.
the squares.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, we will see. So, is he gonna play king f6 or is he gonna play bishop to bishop f6? I don't really like bishop on that diagonal. It's just aimless, right?
Yes.
Probably he should just play. Okay, let's see. Maybe now g5 is possible. Sorry, g4 and then g5. Bishop to
Yeah.
pawn
So
to
here
g4.
the plan is to push pawns, right?
Yeah, push pawns like that. But he should be careful. He should not push h4, h5.
Yes.
Oh, okay. He played h3. h3.
So black is locking the white pawns.
Oh, okay. He's just hoping for black to move his king somewhere to get an entry with the king. But he'll just keep moving his bishop, so there's nothing for white here.
Yes.
Yep. So we will see. Oh, he's pushing pawns. Okay.
Yeah, black.
He should have played. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's basically a give up from white. They're not even trying to defend.
That's right. So probably he lost the queen side pawns as well.
Yeah, and now there is no time
it's
to come with the king.
That's right.
Too late.
We can. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
It's too late.
Maybe let's see the beginner tournament, round 2.
Yeah.
We
Round 2
haven't
is
watched
going on.
any
So
game.
let's have a look at the board number 1. Looks like black is playing some pretty weird moves. Okay.
Yes.
So let's have a look at this.
Wow. We just.
Oh.
So black
we
was
just,
pre-moving to castle.
Okay,
White took.
black is FIFA technique. That's one of my students, I guess. So there you go. Maybe he just, pre-moved or something, misclicked. I think that move was pretty quick.
I think he definitely, even if he didn't pre-move, he had his mouse over his king and he was like
king and then
so ready to play.
Yes, so normal advice for all the students who are watching the stream or will watch the stream, please don't click on your pieces unless you decide to move that piece.
Which is actually a mistake done at every level, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait, there is...
Attack.
But here...
And probably let's... okay. That is really different.
So...
Okay, all that is happening in beginners.
If we take here... If we
knight takes f2.
Oh, knight f2, I think queen here.
Now bishop d6 is completely losing.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
wow.
Bishop. Okay, what's happening in the game?
People playing too fast.
Yeah, but now the dark square bishop seems free, but I'm not really sure if black will capture it.
But actually, to come back to here, I think it was kind of interesting because if black takes pawn...
knight takes, and then bishop comes to e6.
Oh, maybe white can just put their queen here to attack the knight, and if knight takes rook, then bishop
and
e6.
then comes bishop e6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct. So even that looks like a tempting double attack, but okay, let's see.
And here the bishop...
Unknowingly, f5 is actually a good move, which black played. He prevented bishop e6.
A better move will have been to...
Yeah, better move would have been to capture the bishop.
Yeah.
That was pretty obvious. Looks like both of them are not going to...
Okay. Wow, that is a wild game. Okay, getting back to,
Oh,
so here same, the bishop is
okay.
hanging here.
Hanging, but they are
And,
not
and
capturing it. Okay.
yeah.
And if you look at the time controls, we can say that both of them are playing. Oh,
Oh
pretty
my
fast.
god,
Okay,
that's wild.
that's wild. Okay, now bishop e6. What's the point? Okay,
A
the
bit
king
too
has to
late.
go to. Oh, I wouldn't have played g7.
Okay,
Okay,
wait, now
and
there
if
is
the king
some.
goes back here, now queen exactly. Queen to.
Ah.
Okay, why is black not capturing the dark square bishop?
I think Black has not seen
Maybe
that he could take for quite a time. Ah,
that's true.
finally.
Oh, okay. Now you see. Okay, looks like players are seeing the correct moves after some time. Okay, now let's see. I think still white is obviously winning because he has an extra bishop. So,
Let's note that uh, FIFA
F4,
technique
that was a free point.
FIFA
FIFA
technique
technique.
still have 5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, that is pretty fast. Queen takes pawn, come on. Okay.
Okay.
And now maybe just play the. Oh, you can play rook g8. The bishop is over there. Ah, okay. But,
Oh,
I knew that.
okay, wait, but if
Okay.
white don't see, there is a checkmate
There could
in
be
one?
checkmate.
Oh, no, not anymore.
No, there's not checkmate.
Not
Again,
anymore, but
lucky.
the queen
Black
is
has won.
hanging.
But the queen is free.
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
Oh, this is madness.
And the rook is. Okay, he'll probably capture the pawn. He's. What?
Wow.
Oh, actually, you can just capture the rook and then play. Okay.
Wait, so
Okay, I think this is winning the
here
rook.
you can
Just
like
play.
check.
No, you don't need to do that. Now the king moves, and now you can play rook to e8 check, and you just get the rook. Actually, I'm
Oh yeah, right.
queen
True.
to h1.
True.
Okay, don't play queen d5. Don't play queen d5.
Queen d5 doesn't work.
Okay, that is good. Fine.
Okay.
Oh, free rook. Capture the rook. Capture the rook. Okay, there you go.
Wow.
I think black has won this. Unless it's a stalemate or something really, really weird happens. Okay, now rook to e5. Okay, that's also fine. At least it's not a free rook.
Yeah,
Okay.
two mirrors.
Don't play queen b1. Don't play queen b1. You will see. Okay. But look at the time. They are playing really quick.
Yes, that's way too quick. That's way too quick.
Yes, exactly. So, general advice for all happy pawn students. Okay, queen. That should be checkmate. Let's see.
Checkmate in one.
Oh, he got a checkmate. Exactly.
Yes.
FIFA technique has got some technique. He won the game. So, yeah, again, as I was saying to the students, the general advice for those who are playing really quick is just pause yourself when you have the urge to make a move. Just look at all the pieces on the board, look at what your opponent is trying to do, and then make a move.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't play too fast. Alright, another game over here. Omega Punch.
Versus Leonios. Yeah. So this game is pretty balanced so far. I mean, black.
Yes. Black is just an exchange up, so
yes,
pretty balanced, right?
Yes.
Okay, but now I think he's losing that light square bishop. Okay.
Yeah, very well played. Oh, but white shows some mercy.
Yeah, probably. The moves are very unpredictable, Alex, especially in beginner section. They think they play a really good move, but
yeah, that's
even more splendid
like
moment.
In this position. Actually, bishop b6 is brilliant. Like it's really
best
good.
Move. Exactly, that's the
king
best
cannot
material.
retreat here, and the black bishop is only defended by the king. So after king here, which is forced, then white can take the piece. But yeah, Omega Punch.
And what? Just repeat the moves like knight to c3 and then that is a disaster. Why would they give the rook? Okay, that move should be pretty bad. Let's see if black captures it. Who is black? Real nice. Okay, he is also our student, I guess.
Yes.
Happy pawn student. So he should be happy with the free rook and probably he's winning.
Yes, I think at that point, white has. White still can threat a lot, like still some.
Maybe. Oh. Yeah, that looks interesting.
And that's one thing. Like, never give up, especially if you know your opponent is like
Not very
can
strong.
blunder. So, I mean,
Exactly.
in a game, like both players
Yeah.
blunder.
Yeah,
So,
well, for all kids, that is also one of the main advices which we need to give. Don't resign quickly. Just fight till the end, till you get checkmate. There is always hope. What if your opponent couldn't find the checkmate and stalemates you instead? You can escape with half a point. So
yeah, exactly. And
never resign.
knights are tricky pieces. Like,
No, it's
yeah,
correct.
unfortunately,
Okay.
losing a knight
Now,
is
yeah, white has fewer pieces, and I think the game is almost done for
yes. So
white.
let's go to maybe
Let's
let's go
go to the
back
open
to
section,
the
maybe.
open. Yes.
Let's have a look at. Okay,
Oh, we have
so we have
Zenatan
both
against
Nabu.
Umipati, but
Oh, Omnipati. Okay,
or this one, Rafar against Dodgeman Gabju. Let's
okay,
see.
we will have a look at this game. This looks pretty solid. Looking at the opening, it looks like it's Italian game, right? Looks like Italian
Yes,
with
with
knight c3. Okay, that's good.
and
Let's have
knight
a look.
went to yeah. We can go back to the start.
It's Italian.
And
You
there
can see that.
was a knight g5 at one point. That's
Knight g5.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
trading the
That is fine. Okay, trading the bishop for the knight. Okay, the idea seems pretty interesting.
and now you have
Probably
like a strong
because
center for black.
okay,
So even
yeah,
though you
and
have
the
double
light one.
pawns, it's still a
Yes,
good for black because this
yeah,
pawn is controlling the center quite a lot and is allowing black to push d5 later on.
that's
So
correct. So that's not a weakness, but well. And I like the idea of knight g5 and capturing the bishop with a knight because now white's light square bishop is very very strong, and he
yes,
doesn't have any pieces to oppose that bishop. So let's have a look. I would play something like king h1 and f4, start targeting the weak pawns on e6. Rook d1.
yeah, rook
Okay,
d1,
probably
which is not a bad move, but
not a bad move, but not the best move in the position as well because d4 is obviously not possible right now. Maybe it's possible, but probably that's not the idea.
it's kind
He
of
has
like,
to
you
summon.
know, it's like this time in the game where it's not so easy to find a plan. And usually when you
Exactly,
don't have a plan, like you tend to like just develop your pieces. So
exactly.
rook
So
d1, okay, for later part of the game, maybe this is going to open and the rook is going to be useful. But as Rajesh said, like a plan with king h1, f4 could be pretty good also. Let's see that this pawn
the
is hanging
weakness.
right now. Like it's not
So
defended anymore.
yeah, so queen g6 was played. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so
Yeah.
that means e6 pawn is hanging and that's a free pawn. And let's see if white manages to find pawn. No, he didn't. Okay,
Okay,
this
so
could
same
be
Rajesh. It's not like a very bad move, but the rook actually in f1 was pretty
was
well
kind of better
placed.
than
Yeah.
yes, exactly. So, but probably they just know to bring the rooks to the central files, which is also a good plan. But it doesn't work in all positions. In some positions, the rooks should belong to different files. Well,
Okay,
okay,
let's
rook
see that.
f7 was played. Now bishop e6 is even worse, I guess. That
Yeah,
could
or
be
better
winning the
for
exchange
whites.
and
Yeah.
the pawn.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, he did bishop e6. Probably it's like he knew that he would play rook f7 and he just waited for bishop e6 and then he played it.
He was waiting his
Okay.
time.
Okay, that is good. Okay, so now white is having a really good advantage now.
So here it's like the queen is actually pretty well placed, attacking the white king, but
Exactly.
it's
So,
missing a bit of pieces to launch the attack. Like you see
exactly.
that
If
this
he
knight,
has a light square bishop, yeah,
yeah,
that's correct. Maybe that could be a plan. Let's say he captures the bishop takes e3 with his bishop. In case he didn't want to double the pawns and he plays queen takes e3, then he can play knight h5 and then
yes.
knight f4.
But as you
That
said,
could be a plan.
and actually it's a really a good point. Like this bishop, the light square bishop for the black, is a very critical piece to attack because especially when the
Exactly.
white push h3, suddenly
H3.
you can either take the pawn for free if it's pinned, like here, but you can
That's correct.
also sacrifice the bishop in some cases
That's
and
correct.
launch the attack.
Exactly. Yes. But yeah, if the bishop was not captured, then the queen's entry would have been difficult because f takes e6 would not have happened, and queen e8, queen g6 also would not have happened. So,
Okay, so I like what
Uh,
Rafa is doing.
okay. Yeah, that's
Not
right.
trading, trying
That's
to.
a good move. But I personally would have captured the bishop first. Bishop takes bishop, just to hope for him to make some, queen takes or knight takes, and then I would have played knight h5. Then
Yes.
I would have more control over that square, because now if he plays knight takes bishop, then there's no one to challenge for the. Okay.
Actually,
play that move,
if
right?
bishop
Knight
takes,
takes bishop.
white can also take check and take
Yeah,
after,
that's right.
which is kind of like catastrophic for white for black because you don't want to trade as black. But
Not really, but okay, let's go back a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
just telling what happens. Go back.
oh
Okay.
yeah,
So,
this is the last
okay,
one.
one step back. We'll just have a quick analysis of that knight takes f6 move, which Alex said. Go back.
Oh yeah,
One
yeah,
step,
okay.
yeah.
So
here, knight takes f6 is actually a pretty good move in case bishop takes e3 is played. So for bishop takes e3, knight takes, then we will capture it with the rook.
yeah, we can capture
And
the
if he captures with a pawn, there's obvious weakness in the king side. But if he captures with a queen, then we can just play knight to d5. Sorry, d4. Knight to d4. And then knight back to e6, and then knight back to f4. So we can have some counterplay, but as Alex said, there are not enough pieces. But we can hope for something.
But true, it's not over yet. And actually, I think even taking with the pawn instead of the queen.
Yeah, pawn would be better, but then rook e1 would have made no sense, right?
Yeah.
Because the rook is not on f1, so
can also
that is
take
the
with
reason
the rook.
why Alex said that rook on f1 is actually better placed than on e1. So, all right, let's have a look at the game. What's happening?
So
we just
the knight traded against the bishop.
c3, knight f5.
And I really
f4,
like the item. Black is keep attacking, threatening checkmate in one.
Exactly.
And
with the pawn, that is correct. With the pawn is the correct move.
But what do you think after this? It's kind of like blocking the attack.
Not really. Knight to knight to e5. Knight to e5 is even more forcing, right?
Oh, knight to e5 is actually a very good move.
Threatening rook to. Oh, okay, he's doing that move. But I think the rook is pretty much defending everything. So knight e5 should be played first before rook, because now the c7. Oh, okay.
That's a good defensive move from white.
That's correct. Yeah, so queen should go back to g5, which is kind of forced because exchanging the queens wouldn't be the best decision in this position.
Yes.
Black needs to attack, so.
Oh, that's a very good move. I like it.
That is a good move. But what if queen. Oh, queen takes means knight takes rook.
Yeah. If queen takes, then the black will take here, check.
Okay.
And can take back.
That is fantastic. And if he plays something like rook d2, then knight takes f3. Boom.
Yeah, that's very good, and I'm 100% sure. Rafa saw that. Yeah.
He will obviously find it.
Yeah, Rafa is. Yeah. Wow. What a
fantastic.
What a fantastic game. It's amazing.
First he has to capture the queen, or wait, is there any mate possibilities here? Okay, he captured the queen.
Yeah.
With the knight, there you go.
What an amazing endgame! Like that's.
This is fantastic.
This is really good.
Now f3, yes, f3 is the killer move. Now if he captures it, rook takes, and then it will be mate in 2 moves. If he doesn't capture it, he captured.
Yeah, so
okay, that's mate. Rafa has completed the comeback, and he defeated someone who's much higher rated. 2048. Oh, it's not mate. Why didn't he capture
I like check.
Okay. He should be careful a little bit. Can you go a few steps back, Alex? So rook takes f3. Just calculating what would happen if you play queen takes f3.
So I guess white has only this move.
Rook g6, then rook g6.
Yes. And white
And it
can
should be
still go here.
queen back to f4, and you get the rook. Game over.
Yeah,
Queen
yeah,
f4, and
exactly.
d2. Yes,
And
that is the
after,
correct option for black.
actually, I like this move also because here you have rook here.
Yeah, rook here, and you could have checkmated in 2 moves. Ah, yeah, this is even quicker, right?
And if white goes there, then checkmate. But if white
Checkmate,
go
exactly.
there,
Here, then still checkmate. Rook takes.
yeah, rook takes here.
will be
Yeah.
made.
Okay.
Exactly, that's correct. Okay.
So let's switch to another game. I think Rafa did like amazing. It's really really good.
Yeah, that's a really good game.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Okay,
Let's have a
so
look at the other games. Oh, only one more game is left. One is against Hpot, and Hpot is clearly winning. As we can
yes,
see, 3 extra pawns, and maybe 4 extra pawns.
yeah, this pawn is doomed now. Black cannot
And
defend.
maybe he will get checkmated. I don't know. Yeah, we will see. Rook takes.
Oh wow, yeah, they're like as you say, they're like some checkmate
Okay.
threats. What about here and
So,
black can escape now, but
escape. Yeah, he can escape, of course.
okay.
And then he can start pushing the pawn. So
yes, I think we can go to the beginner
yeah, we can
tournament.
have a beginner tournament. Yes.
I mean, I'm sure Zenatan is going to fight until the end, but
Okay. Oh, there's still one game remaining.
oh,
Oh, they are trying to checkmate. Okay, let's have a look at the technical aspects. Click on it.
okay. Let's see
We will
that.
see.
So that's
Let's
one
see
of the
how
first
to
thing you learn,
checkmate
right?
it.
When you learn chess,
That's correct.
it's like how to checkmate when you have a king and a rook against a king, which is happening
Exactly.
a lot. A lot of
We will
times.
see if Leonidas can do it.
What a pressure we put on him, you know? If he's not sure about these techniques.
Or he should not move the rook because the rook is cut off with the small. Very good. Good play. Looks like Leonidas knows it. Now the king 1 step up.
Yes.
And okay,
So
looks good.
now white.
Here, rook 1 step up.
Oh,
2 steps up. Okay, that's good actually. Now just move the rook anywhere on the 8th rank. No. Okay, let me go a few steps back just for the viewers who are seeing it. Just telling them to checkmate. So yeah, rook check. No, rook check is fine. Now just move the rook anywhere on the 8th rank, somewhere back.
and
the
white
king is supposed to go. Yeah, he cannot go anywhere. He's cut off. The king is supposed to come to the a6 square, and then the rook comes all the way to a8, and that will be the checkmate.
Yes.
So that's the technique. All right. So let's see how this game goes, or maybe.
Oh wow, it's repeating.
It's it repeating.
Is that like the eternal cycle? Like
okay, that looks interesting.
there is okay, so here black has to
check and 3-4 repetition.
Okay, so the most easy way. Wow, okay.
So okay, he's trying something.
So it's all about tempo, right? So when you have the rook, you can just wait some moves and let the white king go where you want him to go. So
exactly. For those who know how to checkmate with 2 bishops, you might be knowing how important a waiting move is. Because without waiting moves, you cannot checkmate with 2 bishops. I think that's the case, but let's see. Okay, the king escapes to. Okay, we will look at another game. Let's see whether they can win or is it a draw.
I just add, like, if you're a beginner and not sure about like how to checkmate effectively with a rook or with a queen or with like 2 bishops, for example, they're like on lichess. You have like some learn lessons that will teach you pretty well how to checkmate in these situations. So
exactly. So you don't need to drop a point or drop half a point.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. So, okay. So just ended.
Look at the open section, and I think the next round. Okay, let's have a look at the results. 1 second. Let's go look at the leaderboard.
So
there are only 3 players with 2 points. One is Kultic, Malif. Let's call him Malif. That's much easier.
Okay.
Okay. And then Umipati is 2 points. That's quite predictable. And Rafa is 2 points.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
With an amazing
one of us
game.
is in the top. Exactly. He had an amazing game. And
okay, we have 30 seconds actually. I just want to go back on this game and see like the crazy move. I think it was just Here. No,
Knight
wait.
to what? Oh,
Wow.
what's the move?
Okay. Here. Like here. Yes.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, this was the best move. Knight d4. Absolutely amazing move.
which was really, really good. And here, white don't have like many options.
Options,
I
exactly.
think
His only option was to move the queen. Yeah, rook f2 is an option. He should have played rook f2. I was considering something like
rook
queen
f2,
f1
and then black can do like maybe
yeah, rook g6.
rook g6.
Ideas again, knight takes f3. The point is if
Yes.
rook captures it, then queen takes g2 mate. So he has to play something like
If white doesn't do anything, then this moves come.
then this is the
And
checkmate.
white cannot take
Rook takes
because that will
queen
be
takes.
checkmate.
Exactly. So if you go back a few steps, yeah, so the defense should be something like rook dt2. I guess. Maybe rook dt2, just to put an additional support to the pawn on g2.
Yes.
So knight f3 doesn't work.
So black can just take here.
Queen takes h3, exactly. And I think black is fine. He can hold this position pretty well, right?
And white has to like push away the knight, right? Takes
Exactly.
But wait,
That's
like
right. Yeah,
like it's still the same actually.
that's it. Oh, yes,
Actually
it is.
here, like just takes
Yeah,
the
you can
pawn.
just play it. Exactly.
Missed
You
it.
cannot do it.
Missed it.
So go
Yeah.
back. Rook dt2 is not the best defense. Probably has to play queen f1. Queen f1 is the defense, I guess. But it's pretty obvious that black is having enough compensation for the exchange,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm. A wonderful game actually. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Like this move
Very
is just
impressive.
rocking the sky. Like it's
Yeah.
amazing.
94 is worth the watch. Okay, let's
Okay,
have a
so
look.
new
Sixth
game started. So Rajesh, I'll let you
Rafa
pick.
Umipati. Rafa Umipati looks good.
Okay.
Let's have a look at that game. Okay, another Italian.
Yes.
Okay,
Italian
Rafa
name.
is the Italian expert. He's
Rafa
playing
with the
both
whites.
colors. Yes, and 95. Okay, looks pretty good. I like white's position. Knight takes f3. I would wait for a minute before exchanging the pieces, right?
Yes.
What do you think, Alex?
Actually, I like a black position. You know, at the end of the opening, like I think it's a very equal position.
Yeah, it's of course equal. Yes.
And I might even prefer black a little bit because of the bishop and the knight.
Yeah, h3 I don't really like because now it goes to an endgame with bad pawn structure, right?
And you have a fork here.
That's like a bad bishop. For those who don't know about bad bishops and good bishops, directly a pawn is falling.
Yeah.
Okay. So the bishop is placed on the same color as that of its own pawns, right? So
yes.
That is why it is considered as a bad bishop. But what's more important is the pawn structure is pretty broken down, and I think Umipati will manage to grind this position to a win, I guess, right? Knight takes, and now comes knight to d2. Knight d2, and then the bishop also goes, and it's just 2 rooks versus 2 rooks.
Oh wait, like is there like some kind of fancy? No, not at all. Not working.
No, it won't work. Not really. Okay, f5. I think Umipati will have a good chance, right?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yeah.
All on isolated pawns. Look at the pawn on.
One other small remark, like in this kind of situation, usually to prepare the end game, you want to move your pawns close to the center.
Exactly.
You're not breaking the structure. When you do that, then these pawns are kind of isolated, even though they're like 3, and they don't control much.
Pawn islands. For those who are not familiar with it. So that's right.
Okay, so let's go back to the game.
So we will have a look at another interesting game then.
Played quite fast, and let's go to another one, I guess, like this one.
Let's have a look at the board number 5 game, or no, the third game. I mean,
this one.
Jessifer, that looks pretty interesting. The rook is on g3, and all sorts of fireworks.
So Jessifer attacking the black king. Quite
okay. Let's have a look from the beginning. Just want to see what's this opening. E4, E5, knight f3, knight c6,
That's a
bishop e5.
Spanish.
Okay, that's the Spanish. And it's the open Spanish. Rook takes.
Wow.
Okay. C6. Okay.
Yeah, which I don't know the lines actually for the Spanish. Like,
well, for the theory, they don't play C6 and D6, and at one point they should play B5. Well, all right. So bishop G4 is played. Rook takes, knight takes, queen takes, and maybe F5. Oh, F5 is not possible. Queen takes checkmate. Okay. So he has to defend the checkmate now by bishop F6.
Yes.
Okay, that is what he did. Okay. Now I would play something like, maybe I would just play knight to c3 and then knight to e4. We will see.
What do you think about Black chance to come back to this game?
It is quite difficult. Well, he has a rook for two pieces.
Can't we take here? Is it a
queen
bad idea?
I mean, queen takes and pawn takes. I don't like the pawn structure for black things. So, okay, actually, there are some weak pawns in white's position. Some b2 pawn, the d4 pawn. They're a bit overly exposed. So, not really. Okay, now maybe knight e4 could be played.
Knight e4.
Yeah, but then comes queen takes d4. In case of knight takes f6, then queen takes f6. And I think he can kind of stick to defending. But two bishops versus rook, I prefer the two bishops.
Yeah, me too. Me too. However, black is kind of annoying with his queen. With white, what do we want to do? Actually, it's not that... there is this fork. I mean, it's a pawn fork, but still it's a fork.
Yeah. And I would play knight e4. That's the only chance here, I guess. I believe that's the only move. We need to try for an all-out attack, right? We cannot sit and defend the pawns. And we are trying for attack.
So after queen here, you just trade?
Yeah, and then I just, move
and then go back here?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what Giuseppe decided to do.
Okay. I'm just considering something like, we will say bishop takes, knight takes.
So we talked about queen takes pawn. What about bishop takes pawn? Looks less good, but why not?
Bishop takes pawn. Yeah, that's also quite possible. And, queen takes pawn. Okay. Bishop takes pawn. Maybe I was considering something like bishop takes g7, bishop takes g7, knight f6 check, king h8.
Yeah, right. That could have been like dangerous, but...
Yeah, but okay, bishop back to g5 maybe, and then at one point play the bishop to c2 and start attacking the king side pawns with the diagonals with the bishops.
And here, okay, so this happens
bishop
time
C2.
to time, right? You have like two bishops against a rook and a pawn. So here we're back to like
okay,
equal...
let's say he gets greedy and plays queen takes b2. Then comes bishop to d4, and that would be game over for black.
Yeah, very good points. So just to illustrate, if queen takes b2, which seems quite tempting, then bishop here, which is protecting the rook and threatening checkmate.
Also checkmate.
And attacking the queen. Yeah, that's
everything. So the game completely falls apart if he plays blue. So bishop e3 is actually a tricky move. I like bishop e3.
Yeah, that's a very tricky move. And now white...
Queen... this move I don't really like. We were on the verge of attacking him, and now we are just trying to trade queens, right?
Yeah, so what about just putting the bishop in d4?
He will play queen g6, so first I would play bishop to c2. One move.
Yep. Bishop c2.
And then maybe queen, bishop to d4.
Yeah, looks even better, right?
Yes. Oh, maybe if bishop c2, then comes rook takes e3, f takes e3, and then queen takes b2. That's a double attack, right? You get two bishops.
Oh, and queen here to defend the bishop. And
oh, queen here, exactly.
Yeah, but that's
That's right.
well seen, Rajesh. I didn't see that sacrifice. Okay, so anyway, like White decided to trade, and now we have a quite interesting
Okay.
endgame with two bishops against one rook.
Yeah,
So Black decided to trade. I cannot blame Black for trading because
that's right. He
it's
had too much pressure on the king side.
yes,
And okay. Hmm.
and now
That's right.
oh
Okay.
wow
I don't like b5.
yes
That's a free pawn. Just
yeah,
cover attack, right?
yes, and there is not much to
Okay.
do.
And that is also.
You cannot do intermediate check,
Yeah,
unfortunately, because
exactly.
the bishop is
The bishop is
protecting.
protecting it. Correct.
So yeah, now it
Bishop here.
seems
Okay. Ah, the king is coming. Okay. White is playing this endgame really well. The technique is perfect, bringing the king towards the center in the endgame.
yes.
And now maybe just move the king to c6 and then to b6. Start pushing that pawn and win the game. King c6 should be played. Otherwise, king will come. What?
Okay, which is
Probably.
not like threatening to do the same idea, but with the
Okay,
bishop.
that's right.
A bit less effective because once your pawn is here, you cannot prepare
Yeah, exactly.
a8.
And moreover, I was willing to bring the king because if the king comes to d7 and then goes to c8 or something, the king will be, kind of trying to defend against the pawn promotion.
True.
So I just want to cut off the king. Okay. Okay, now king c6 is even more deadlier. Rook was king c6.
Yes, so everything is good actually here for white. I mean,
Yes.
cool.
It should be a win.
Even pushing the pawn, which is not the best move, but that's totally fine. But okay,
king c6. Okay,
very
game
good
is
move.
over, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Maybe it's time we switch the games. Let's have a look. Oh.
Oh, this
Really
game looks
shit, I
quite
guess.
over. So let's go back to the open.
Okay.
And we still have 3 games ongoing. One, Zenatan against BRK.
VKR. Yes. That's and Ouija. Okay. It's my mom's game or my dad's game. I think my dad's game is a little bit more interesting.
Royal King Cobra?
Ouija. Yeah, Royal Cobra. Exactly.
Yeah.
This looks pretty
Royal Red
tense.
King Cobra.
White is having an extra knight, but there is some checkmate ideas over here. Rook b1 is very threatening.
Exactly. So how to block Rook b1? So there's a lot of choices. Could also put the rook here.
Queen. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, rook to b7 is actually a good move. Just trading off material. And then maybe now we can just play.
Yeah, you have some threats. So now black threats queen f2 and g2 checkmate.
Okay, that's right. So he should be careful. White. He should play g3. He can play g3 as well. Oh, yes. Okay.
On g3, queen takes.
Oh, that is okay. That was actually bad, I guess, because now comes king f7, and then the knight falls. Oh, queen h5 exchanging. Okay.
Okay, and here, wow, that's. Oh, what?
Knight check. What is happening? Oh, maybe he wants to play knight g3 and defend, or I don't know.
Okay, doing a lot of checks, having fun.
Oh, I get it. If he goes, okay. Maybe if he goes to king to e8, knight g3. Perfect.
Okay, what? Like what a long defense to bring the knight here.
That is some extraordinary defensive moves.
I think that was
somewhere on d6. He brought it all the way to g3 just to defend the checkmate.
Yeah, that was a long travel.
Yep.
No, I watch Lord of the Rings again. Yeah, I think it's like Frodo, in Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Like going from the Hobbit city to the Mordor. Like,
exactly.
And finally there. And now it's kind of difficult for black.
Okay. I would just play something like, I would just play one defensive move like h3 or something. And then just go for either queen a4 or queen h5. Okay, queen h5.
Yes.
Okay, queen h5 is fine actually. check, then knight f1 is always there, right? Or even if king f2, then knight to e2. Oh, knight
Yes, yes,
f1.
we have like different ways to defend.
Exactly.
So I think
So
checkmate here, and black queen is a bit
or
too
queen takes
far.
f7.
Is a bit too far to
Yes,
counterattack, and now it's white having the initiative.
exactly. That's right. So if you place queen e8 or something to defend
Oh,
the mate, this is mate. Okay, I think it's white will
checkmate.
easily find the mate. Yeah, there you go. Game over.
And
So
last
we'll
game,
just,
okay, this game is over.
that
Okay,
is also over. Yep. So all the
so
games. So what about the beginner section, Alex?
yes,
Oh wait,
let's
3 points, 3 points,
beginner
2
finished
points.
just now also. So okay, let's see the beginner
Okay.
ranking. So Timur Kirby first, 3 out of 3
3
with
points. FIFA technique, 3
FIFA
out of
technique.
3. Fantastic.
Wow, Mad Leo Mom.
Right. And
What a name!
Titan, 1 win, but he didn't play again. And
Oh, okay.
Louis, okay, looks like the competition is between Timur Kirby and FIFA Technique.
Yes.
Fantastic. And then Mad Leo Mom. Okay, that's a nice name.
And few players
Okay.
left after a few games.
That's right.
So
So the competition, only 4 votes. Okay. So it's Timur Kirby versus FIFA Technique.
yes,
And
let's watch this one.
let's watch that game. He's playing Sicilian, Queen Sicilian. I don't know. It's a combination of Sicilian and the Queen C7. Oh, he's trying to castle Queen side pretty quick.
Wow.
Why is he playing so quick? He's just pre-moving his moves, I think. I don't like C F7. I don't like knight to D. Okay, it's like an Italian setup versus unknown setup.
Okay,
Oh,
so
E6 is actually needed, I think. E6
yeah,
is the best move.
E6 is really helping. All the weaknesses you said.
Yeah.
F7
Yes,
was
exactly.
hanging out, and then the knight here
Yeah.
was really strong.
Yeah, well, I still don't like the idea of playing C5 and castling on the queen side because B5 break is very, very threatening. Oh!
I was playing some
E6
tactics.
should be played.
Yeah.
Okay, E6.
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
E5 is not so good, I
E5.
think.
Yeah, I don't like playing E5.
Oh, because now you
Okay.
have a lot of weaknesses.
That square is, yeah, exactly. Unless he plays something like, we will see. Knight takes.
Oh,
Okay, what of knight takes knight?
either
Oh,
something.
he doesn't play. Okay.
I cannot
something?
see. Oh, maybe knight here?
Oh, that is a brilliant move. Knight to b5, but I'm not sure whether white actually calculated knight b5. We will
Yeah,
see.
I'm not sure either, but knight b5, like the queen has
Knight
to
b5
move.
is deadly. So queen is forced to go back to c6 or not c8.
And
maybe
then
c6.
the knight is,
And bishop takes, king goes,
yeah.
and it's pretty bad for. Okay, let's see what white is. Okay, white is thinking for too long. Probably he'll figure out knight b5. Let's see if he gets something. Oh.
Okay, it's a
Wrong
knight
move.
move, but not the correct one. Oh, wow!
Oh, pretty-
Wow! Wow.
Okay, he should play pawn to d6.
Oh my.
Bishop d6.
Oh, okay. So, wow. It's a wild game.
Okay, this is an intense game.
It's going very
Bishop
fast.
takes pawn.
Let's see it slowly. So here, for the beginners, taking the bishop is a huge mistake because white can, instead of taking back the knight, can take directly the queen, which is suddenly like captured by the bishop because the knight is not here to block the bishop anymore. And
Exactly.
bishop here is also not a correct defense because just bishop takes bishop and the queen just back there is defending the bishop. And we're just losing the queen once again because it's pinned, right? After bishop takes bishop, the queen cannot move away because the king is behind. So the good move was to push, I think, d6. The only move I can see to defend for black. And after bishop e6, white play very fast e5, which doesn't look like a bad move, but obviously is less good than bishop takes bishop.
Okay. Oh, checkmate plan. But how is the game still going?
Wow. Wow.
What? One more checkmate. One more checkmates.
Wow. So here, this is a checkmate we're talking about.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's Okay, so
Okay,
white
that's quite
do the right
simple.
move. White finds a good move,
Okay,
and okay, here again,
next thing.
this bishop was hanging, and actually here is pretty good, right, Rajesh? Because the
Yes,
black rook is suddenly trapped.
exactly. The rook is completely trapped, so even if you're completely winning, you should keep looking for better moves and completely crush the game. So, okay.
Okay,
But
so
how could black miss a one more checkmate? Okay, there's still some technique.
oh wow, here rook
How much
takes
captured
pawn
with the rook?
because we are
Just for
threatening
some
to
last
checkmate.
hope, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, but well, he didn't find queen to G2 checkmate, so I don't really think rook and checkmate. Okay,
Oh,
let's see what
oh,
happens.
what? Sorry. I went too fast. So here is taking,
Okay.
and now there are like one checkmate in one and one checkmate in two,
Yes.
and he found the
Okay,
quickest
but
checkmate. Good job to him.
that
Wow.
that's a fantastic thing.
Wow.
Very interesting. And for those people who are playing in this tournament, please notice that we are old people. Don't play too fast.
Yes.
I'm playing conscious this.
So
We have to play. Well, let's see. So 4 out of 4 FIFA technique is in the lead.
yes.
And he's playing a bit too fast. So let's see how long he can hold this lead.
So let's watch this game. Actually, it's quite a important game for Madleo Mom, who is second.
Okay. Let's have a look. I find it really weird to see the H1 rook on E4.
Yes.
Let's see.
That's okay. Wait, let's see. Let's see the opening because
wow. Rook E6.
What was this last move? Okay, so it's a king gambit.
Oh, in the hands of Paul Morphy.
Oh.
G3.
Oh.
Okay, for those. This is like some ultra special King's Gambit and Danish Gambit combined.
Okay, so that was insane. And
this looks like some, if a grandmaster played this would be an ultra brilliant move.
Yeah, right. It looks like the grandmaster move, but unfortunately, there is no much thing after like pawn takes rook.
Okay, bishop c4.
Wow, it's a full attack mode.
Yeah, sack on e6. Come on, put all your pieces on e6.
Oh, wow.
And,
okay.
Okay, what happened? Fine. That was a fun game.
Yeah, here white was down quite a lot actually. One bishop and one rook down, and black plays pretty well. Finds a very fast checkmate.
He found the first checkmate exactly.
And all these pieces didn't move. It's like half face.
It's like he only developed his kingside pieces.
Yeah.
And to be precise, he sacrificed the kingside pieces.
Yeah. Maybe that was his challenge. Not to touching these pieces.
Yeah, challenge. Sacrifice all the kingside pieces on the e6 square.
Okay, so
there you go.
Louis Chanel
ongoing games
is still. Oh, Louis Chanel, is he playing or did he left? I think he left. He's not playing the last round.
He's not playing. Okay, so the tournament is just between few people. So
maybe let's go to the open a little bit.
Go down. Yes, go down.
So just checking the ranking. So first is Hpot.
It's going to be Hpot, of course, as expected. And then there is Maliv, exactly. Is it Maliv or Muliv? Okay.
I don't know. I will say Muliv.
Let's just say Leaf. Leaf is much better.
Okay, Leaf.
So, okay. And Rafa is on 2 points. And Jessifer is 2 points.
So let's look at Hpot against Muliv. Like the two leaders.
Looks like, again, Hpot is actually having a hard time.
Yeah.
For a second, I hope. Black looks pretty fine. And I like that bishop. So, what if the pawn just pushes?
Yeah.
There you go.
I think white doesn't have time to attack anymore.
He can play queen takes e6 on last attempt, but king h8, and then black is pretty much fine.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
How to save the position with the white? Like, this pawn is critical. It's so dangerous.
This should be the tournament upset, I guess. The top seed is kind of in trouble. Let's see if Omipati can manage to somehow save the game. Okay, no more checks for white, and he is forced to move the knight somewhere. And
Yes.
actually, the only safe square for the knight was on d2, which doesn't look like a really good square.
Yeah, and then after
Now takes, rook takes, bishop takes, and knight b3 is there, but that's not much of a
yeah,
queen comes to
especially
e3.
yeah, exactly. And
So that's fine.
looks like it's done. Like the game is pretty much
Yes.
over, I guess. Oh wow.
h3? That's even weird. Why would they give a knight? Okay. Oh, he can actually push the pawn and get a new queen. Why capture the knight? I completely forgot that. Okay. Just push the pawn, get a new queen.
Yeah.
There you go. 2 queens versus queen on.
Oh, do you think he missed that?
Okay.
Maybe he did.
G3. Okay. This should be a piece of cake now for anybody.
Yes.
Just move the queen back to a4 and attack the rook. Bring the queen. Okay, this should be game over.
But still have to be like very focused
Precise.
until the end of the game. Yes.
But as long as the dark square bishop exists, I don't think there's any checkmate possibilities. Maybe now queen to c2.
Yeah, and
black queen to c2.
even here, actually that's so sad because white has like really no attack. Oh wait, now white can try to.
The rook is gone. Okay, that is absolute power play from black. He's playing really accurate moves.
Yes. Not
That
leaving
is
any
probably
chance.
Exactly. So it's like completely crushing.
Yes. Oh, white's
That
trying.
is a bad move. King takes. Nothing is happening.
Yeah.
He's trying for a perpetual or something. Okay, maybe Umipati will resign in a few more moves.
Yes. Let's see another game. Maybe.
Yes.
So good job to Leaf. And maybe we can watch Rafa against Zenatan.
Yes, against
family game.
Yeah. Oh,
and
looks
Zenatan
like,
is.
Rafa is in some trouble, but not really in a trouble. Okay, we will see.
Not yet dead though.
Yeah.
I don't see any checkmate for
Even I don't see any checkmate. Rook goes back. Is there any mate? Not really.
Oh wait.
It looks like there is a mate, but there's unfortunately I cannot see any mate. Can you find any mate, Alex?
I was looking like queen h8,
Queen h8, king e7,
king, rook c7, but
okay. Oh, just queen takes knight and it's just an extra rook, right? Why bother for checkmate when you have an extra rook? Yeah.
Yes.
Queen takes knight and
yeah, and Zenatan does
this
it.
should be winning for white as well. Rafa, who maybe he can pull something amazing, but I don't think there's sufficient pieces for an attack, right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much over. Zenatan is quite a solid player. He's quite strong, so I don't see him losing with one rook up.
Losing this one.
Even though Rafa can always come up with some crazy tactics, but he's missing some pieces now. Like only with a queen and bishop, it's going to be very difficult for him.
Exactly. And it looks like it's a white who's attacking right now. Maybe you just push the pawn to e6.
Okay,
pawn takes, knight takes. Oh, you will have a look at another game.
Yes,
this game is pretty
exactly.
much done.
Yeah.
So let's go down. We will scroll down. And let's have a look at Jessifer versus my dad. Okay.
Okay.
Let's have a look at this. Again, my dad is in time pressure. Ooh.
So one bishop up for
black.
Jessifer, yeah.
So, but white is also not having any much attack, I guess. No attack. Oh. I think white's game is pretty much done. Not very easy to. Okay, takes. Queen takes, obviously. Or pawn takes, maybe.
I think both are fine. Like it's queen. I prefer queen also.
Yeah, so
you're not really worried about the knight because you have your bishop controlling.
That's right. Well, I could just play queen too, or maybe there's so many moves. I think this game is good for black.
Yes.
Yeah, white doesn't have any tactics or something. Or maybe he does. You never know. Oh, but the pawn on d5 is hanging. And again, Jessifer is also a very solid player. I don't see him losing with an extra. Oh, rook check, and then the knight falls, I guess. Not really sure.
Rook check.
No. Okay,
Okay,
e6.
he's playing very solid.
Slowly, yeah. He just wants to confirm the win.
Well, here it's
that is a bad move, I guess.
yes. Just a reminder for like the beginner or people starting chess, like when you're like ahead in material, you kind of want most of the time to exchange pieces because it will make the game more easy, and you will slowly go to like this scenario where at the end of the game you have one king and one rook against one king, and you're going to win like this by trading. But when you're down material, you really don't want to exchange. You want to keep all your chances and create some tactical possibilities or like opportunities. So that's why, even though it's like Rook d2 is not losing any material, so it's not like a bad move by itself, but because of what we just said, yeah, you don't want.
But I don't like queen c5 either. I would have played queen d5 instead.
Queen d5 to threat checkmate.
Checkmate, exactly. That would have been a bit better in my opinion, because exchanging pieces is totally fine. It's winning, but why not make it quicker?
Yes.
But, okay, I think this game is over.
Yes.
All right, game is done.
Okay.
So let's have a look at.
Ritz the Blitz.
Blitz.
We haven't
checked. Did he join that now? I never saw his name. Okay. So Ritz the Blitz versus Royal Red King Cobra.
Oh wow, and good performance. He's winning.
He is winning.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
Now queen or rook, any piece to h1 would be made. Okay, queen takes f3.
Okay, let's see. I
think queen to g2, queen to b2 would have been immediately checkmate. One step back.
True.
I didn't know. So yeah, for those who are finding checkmates, yeah. Okay, now it's made.
And checkmate.
Okay, so we have one more competitor, but I guess he's a bit too late to compete for the first place, right? Ritz the Blitz. Oh, he was actually in the tournament. He played all the games.
Yeah. He just lost the first one, so he was not on the screen.
Top. Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
And let's see.
What about the beginner section? Oh, all the rounds are
FIFA technique. It's like next round 45 seconds, and we have like 3 more games to be played. So it's a 7 games tournament.
Technique. Actually, he is the one who should be named Ritz the Blitz. He's blitzing out all the moves and somehow winning.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So, did he play already against Timur Kirby? Yeah, just now.
He did. He just lost, right?
Yes.
So the only next competitor is. Did he play against MD Pro? Can you check that 0 with MD Pro?
No. So that's going to be the next game.
So next is going to be MD Pro versus FIFA Technic. And I think that would be a pretty intense game.
Yes, we're going to check this one, definitely.
Yeah, we will check it, of course.
And for the Open...
plenty of surprises. And the Open tournament, it is Leaf guy. It's the Leaf who is leading the tournament. And Umipati, okay.
And I think same, like, Zenatan and Umipati already met in the second round.
Yeah, that's right.
So
this tournament looks like a replica of the previous tournament. You are the one who is in the lead, and some low-rated player defeated you.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Okay, so let's watch.
There it is.
Yeah.
FIFA Technique and MD Pro. There you go.
Like, it's a very important game of the beginner tournament right now to decide who is going
FIFA
to.
Technique is not online. It shows he's offline, so it's a free win for MD Pro.
Oh.
Okay. But it doesn't matter. Time is never a problem for FIFA Technique. If he comes the last, he will just make some quick moves and he will just go back. Okay. We will come back to this game after someone makes a move. Till then, we will have a look at any other game.
Yeah, so the Open is still like on the waiting time.
Beginner.
So let's check.
Timur Kirby versus that game.
Yes.
That is what I was saying. So knight to g4, he should castle here, and he did castle. Okay. Omega Punch versus Timur Kirby.
Kind of funny that this
Bishop.
pawn was hanging out, like out there.
Yeah, that's right.
But like really fast, Played just a bit like white, Black played like e5, knight here, bishop here,
Yeah.
castle, and
Yeah.
attack.
Takes F2, knight
So,
takes F2.
Rajesh,
What's
what
that
can we
again?
say about this kind of moves? Like, it happens. It can happen all the time, like this knight g4, and then
Yeah.
trading.
So what I feel personally is, okay, not just my opinion, it's the general opinion. In middle game, I think the pieces play a more important role compared to the rook, because rook needs open files, right?
Yeah.
And generally, two pieces work together well compared to a lone rook.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, two is better than one, even if they are of less value. So if you know how to coordinate the knight and the bishop, then it would be really good to have two pieces for a rook.
Exactly. So that's something we don't advise, right, to our students to do. Like first, also you didn't say, but it's also taking some moves. So instead of developing other pieces, you're like spending some moves to trade your two pieces against a rook and a pawn, which is like not a very good idea for the middle game, and also spending some time and moves on it. So definitely not something you want to do to improve your game. Oh, and here, so there were like intermediate move to attack the queen. So even though the bishop was attacked, yeah, and now we forgot the bishop. That's
okay. So if Timur Kirby wins this and FIFA technique is not there, probably then okay. Let's have a quick look at the FIFA technique game.
Yes, let's see. Oh no, it's still off.
Okay. All right. That means the game is pretty much decided then.
Oh. Okay. All right. That's kind of sad. FIFA Technique did a very amazing tournament. And,
yes, he did. He spotted some pretty good checkmates. He made some very quick moves, quick games.
Okay, wait. Actually, it's going to be very tough for Black to come back here.
That's correct.
What about bishop takes? Oh, no, it doesn't work at all because
I would still capture it with the rook, and if the queen is captured, I'll capture it back with the rook. Yes.
Exactly.
So now the king should go. Oh, okay. Now is not the correct timing.
Yeah.
Play bishop, right?
Yeah, it's okay. Do you think it's a bluff?
Something like queen c6, like a tricky move like queen c6 and then.
Yeah. Okay. Would that been like? What do you think also about queen takes b2?
That is also actually a good move.
Or queen c6 to threat to take the pawn.
Yeah, well, I will normally play queen takes b2, but looking at the opponents, I would just play queen c6 and hope for
going to set the trap. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look.
Okay. Black is trying to make something out of the position.
Exactly, and it's to a rook versus two pieces. Just what he wanted. So
the knight is pinned, cannot go away.
Exactly. Oh, that's one more checkmate. Okay, but you never know what will happen. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That was pretty bad. So Omega Punch goes up, and the game is over for FIFA Technique. That is very sad.
So let's maybe go back to the open, and let's see at the end the result there. So we have Leaf against Nathan, which...
yes.
Wait, is there like some players we haven't watched much so far? I think Beyblade, maybe?
We saw one. Beyblade, Hpot. Yes, we never saw his games.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look at his game. And it looks like he is in deep trouble.
But he has a little bit of attack. Yes, exactly. Yep. So,
but with two bishops, I think it's very hard to create any attack. So even a normal, okay, just play something like bishop g5 and get the rook. Oh, I thought bishop g5 would have been better. See the double attack, queen and...
Well, I mean, it's still... I still believe in white chances. Like, especially after bishop here, this pawn is not protected anymore.
Okay.
So let's see. Right. Here...
rook takes. But I think bishop g6 and then it's completely defended, right? Bishop
True.
f5 is actually a fine move.
True.
So,
Um,
I don't think. Maybe bishop to, it's winning. Bishop check and capture the rook. Bishop to h2. Tactics.
yeah. Small tactic.
That's called
Wait, but
disco attack.
after check, yeah, and if queen here, bishop
Bishop
just
g6.
come back.
Yeah, that's the point.
So yeah, definitely bishop here, quite clearing the game.
Yeah.
You could also imagine like a lot of moves. Actually, black can just develop the queen, right? Or start to
Yeah, queen e7 or something. That would also be totally fine.
yeah.
Or many moves are there.
Also, as you said,
I would just play bishop. Oh,
yeah.
bishop.
Okay, so that's what was
e6.
played.
Okay. Maybe now queen f6 is even better
Yes.
compared to e7. So, and then maybe knight to d3 and attack the f2 pawn and the rook. Queen f6, knight d3 should be doing fine. Oh, okay. Still, bishop to h2 is a possibility, but obviously he didn't find the tactic, so
Yeah.
just wait and see. Queen f6. Okay.
What do you think in this position? Try to bring the rook to the attack. I mean, and then try to take and maybe sacrifice.
I think giving two rooks for the. Okay, I will just capture the rook with the bishop, right?
Yes, you just trade.
I have so many pieces for the queen.
True.
Like literally a queen versus the entire board without the queen. So, okay. Bishop c5. Alright, I think this should be pretty much over now. We should be playing something like rook to e2.
Yeah.
But then comes knight to d3 and let's have a quick look at the opening of this game, Alex. So just to check where it went all wrong for white.
Oh, okay. So that's
no wonder he had so many material that. Okay.
I know where this opening is coming from. Do you know also, Rajesh?
I know that as well.
Okay, so first was here. White tried to be very aggressive.
Aggressive, yes, exactly. I would have just played something like bishop to. Okay, this is.
I mean, I like the idea. Just what about queen here?
Yeah, ideas. f6, pawn to f6, and there is no more attack.
f6.
Usually, rash attacks doesn't work. Even I think, yeah, it's pretty much too aggressive. So.
Actually,
knight takes.
I didn't see. Okay. Actually, if you like.
Yeah, even I didn't see that knight. It was like too many pieces were hanging. So.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So let's go back to the. Okay. So what happened here? So.
Let's have
like here, white played rook f4, which is quite good. Defend and attack the queen at the same time.
Yeah.
Doesn't trade the queens, which is a good way to play.
Yep.
And
it looks like black is not really. Oh, now comes knight d3 double attack.
And also bishop takes rook.
Just capture the rook and then the queen comes, then knight d3. So you get both the rooks.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That's fine. And that's gonna be made. What? He's not using the bishop. Looks like black is not a huge fan of discover attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was. I think the computer can find a lot of checkmate in 3 or 4.
Yeah, mate in 2, mate in 1s.
Oh, you think there were like mates in 1? Okay, let's go back just for the fun.
Okay, let's go here. Okay, here what I was considering to do is just to move the bishop to g5.
Yeah, so we're blocking all these squares. And then the king has to go there.
King goes here, and then I would just play queen to f3, and that would be checkmate.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, true.
Okay.
So mate in 2. That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. And this, I think black will win in time. So let's go to another game. So beginner.
So read the blitz. He's having some big trouble, so maybe let's not watch.
He's playing against my dad. Okay.
Fahrenheit Eagle. I think we haven't watched any game.
Fahrenheit Eagle. Okay, yeah, Fahrenheit Eagle. Oh, this position looks completely closed and complex, with only chances for white. Looks like.
So
Of course, black is having 2 extra pieces,
yes.
but it's white who's doing all the extra attacking. So you never know who's gonna win this.
So
I would try to. Okay, what would you do here, Alex?
So I will add something like all the black pieces, they're like stuck,
Yeah.
and on the,
Yeah.
the king side. So there is a real possibility here to try to double up the rooks and try to sacrifice something.
Or just push h4. A4, A5.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we have a little bit of time because black will take quite a lot of time to push to like free their pieces.
Oh, okay. I think the queen is supposed to retreat to f4 or somewhere right.
F4, and then black wants to push F6 maybe? I don't know. Actually, it's very tense. It's
Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's have a quick look at the opening, Alex. Let's just see how white managed to come to this position.
Okay, so E4, D4, F6. Wow.
Oh, F6. It's like, I don't know, it looks like a replica of QGD. I mean, Queen's Gambit declined.
So,
but it's just the opposite way. Okay, yeah, that is pretty much the trap, right? Everyone knows that. I mean, most of them knows that.
It looks a lot like, you know, like E4, when your opponent in the opening is like playing F6.
And F6, and they play knight takes E5, F takes E5, Queen H4. Yeah.
And here is kind of like an upgraded version because you don't even need to
you don't even need to your knight. So that's pretty good. But that is not what happened in the game, I guess. Everything was close.
So missed and okay.
But actually white is fine. He just missed to gain an advantage, but okay, here I like the rooks on the central squares. Like, okay, the rook on F1 is not doing much, but he closed it, so
it's kind of funny because here it looks like black is kind of equal in like the attack.
One step back. Instead of G5, instead of G5, why not F5?
Yeah.
I would like to play F5.
Yeah.
That would be more forcing and more precise in my opinion. Right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think you can still play G5, but you will have to play F5 at some point. Oh, and then
you did G4 and then that is stopped. That's what happened in the game, right? G4 is actually an interesting move.
Cannot you like take and bring your queen and
maybe that is also possible, but what if I just play king h1, knight h2, rook g1?
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't see a winning.
No, the dark square bishop is not anywhere close to the diagonal to attack the king, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that sacrifice would actually work. And the h file is also not open, so the rooks also won't be playing a bit.
But imagine like taking with the bishop and then you push the pawns.
Knight h2 maybe, and
yeah,
I think I will be having some defense.
And to come back to your move, like I think F5 is especially good because like the white structure is not yet complete. Yeah. You know, usually you want this pawn to be here.
Pawn to be on F3, exactly. It's like the reverse French, just the other side of the board.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, so it didn't sacrifice, and then this position is
Wait a minute, blocked. 1 second. Go back to knight c3. Okay, here. So instead of knight to a4, what if he plays bishop takes h3? Will that work? Sorry. Bishop takes h3, pawn takes, queen takes.
A6, yeah?
Yeah, and then bishop to a7 check.
Oh, what?
No, bishop a7 check is mate, right? Almost. Yeah, it is mate. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you do queen here, then king and queen here.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah, good job. So then black cannot take, right? So they have to...
Yeah, he cannot take, but if he doesn't take, that's just a win for us, right? Win-win. So...
Yes.
I'll just go, if he doesn't capture, maybe I'll just go back to bishop to G5. Sorry, B5 I mean.
Yeah. So if he takes and
I'll just go back to B5 and then I'll just start pushing H4, H5. It's an easy win. Okay, that's too complex.
That's a very good move.
People are playing right now.
But
so just have a look at what's happening.
Yeah, here that was the first blunder, giving the piece. And try to attack, bringing the bishop, but not really useful, and then getting trapped. Very good move from black.
Bishop takes. That's a very bad move.
Like
bishop takes a6. That comes. Bishop takes a6, and then bishop to b5.
Yes, true. I missed it.
Yes.
I totally
Yeah.
missed it. That's actually, yeah, that's ending move. But
Yes.
what did white? Oh, and white.
Okay. Now, oh, this is how the position came. All right.
Okay, okay,
Let's have what happened. Let's have a look at what happened. Queen f4, rook here.
okay.
Oh, rook
I
e3, rook.
like the idea.
That's a very nice move. Rook e3, rook to b3. Push, push. Okay. What? Oh, the
Oh,
third piece is gone. But
yeah.
okay, still we can just say that there is an attack.
Oh,
Oh, how many
oh.
pieces will he sacrifice?
So yeah,
It's like seeing some Mikhail Tal game. But okay.
yeah. Not
Okay.
sacrificing.
That
Yeah.
okay. But I would be surprised if White wins this game. Let's see.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look at another game.
But very
This game is
interesting, like
probably
mid
yeah.
game, I guess.
There were a lot of tactical possibilities in that game, so it was pretty much interesting. Okay, let's have a look at. Oh, looks like FIFA Technique has quit the tournament. Let's have a look at the rankings.
Yeah, ranking. Oh, MD Pro
Where's
is now
oh
first.
he's playing. FIFA Technique lost 2 games, and then he's playing. Probably he lost the chance of winning the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 losses probably went somewhere. But let's see. Let's have a look at Tomaris versus the first round. MD Pro Tomaris. Looks like he's gonna checkmate.
Okay, so MD Pro with the white.
Yes, MD Pro is white, so okay, this should be checkmate very, very soon. Okay.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Okay.
Queen.
What?
Okay. But still white has chance.
Oh.
Free rook now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is why beginners tournament is more interesting.
Yeah, that's why you never give up.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Okay, if the rook was captured, the game would have been pretty much over.
And one thing again, look at the clock.
Oh, how fast are they?
They playing so fast, missing a lot of opportunities. That's
Exactly.
really hard when you want to play so much. You're like, I know the feeling.
Okay, queen to e4 and double attack, bishop goes, right? Queen e4.
Yes, and then
probably. They are playing too fast. Each move less than 5 seconds. So, white is somehow trying to replicate a staircase method. But let's see if that works. That check. Okay.
Okay, now
King
if
to F8
king here
should be played.
Yeah.
And now another check with the same rook. Rook to d8 check. And you get the queen.
Oh! Oh my god.
Unpredictable move. Okay, now play rook to e7 check and give that rook as well, and then everything is complete. So
okay, wait, like
bishop is falling.
Okay, that's starting to be very difficult now.
Yeah, that should be heartbreaking. Completely winning to completely losing. So, I would have still played queen e4 check and got that pawn. Okay. Alright.
Okay. Do you think there is still hope?
Yes.
I believe in MD Pro.
Me too. Let's see. Who is MD Pro is white, right?
Yes.
Okay. We will see. But
which
actually,
is
when you place your rook and king very far away and that you have to try to defend, that's not the best strategy because any double attack and right now queen f3 would be game over for white. Again, there will be plenty of double attacks. Okay, we will see. In case he plays rook.
What about here? Like straightening
exactly, and then exactly that is what I had in mind.
Okay, like white needs to. Oh my god! Like black is trying to checkmate.
Okay,
I think. Oh! Threatening to checkmate here. Oh no! And white's trying to do
great. There you go. Game over.
Oh, and black for the first time he's taking his time.
I don't know if he's gonna play queen b1 check. Anything can happen.
What?
Come on, checkmate.
Oh no! No! What happened? What the hell?
Free queen.
Oh, check.
No, he's
And now, queen
So it's
takes
very
rook.
fun.
What? No, what?
Oh,
What's
white
happening?
queen. Come on, capture it. White will
And
win.
what's happening?
Oh, this is.
Do they have a deal? Is it like what?
Oh,
Is it doing it on purpose?
I have no idea. But look at the time. The time speaks for itself. They are playing really quick and they are not even thinking. Okay, the best part to finish this game will be a stalemate. So let's see if that
I,
happens.
I think it might be some
Okay.
black offers draws. Oh my god.
Okay. Black
You-
offers draw.
Do you think
Who would accept a draw? This is a staircase method. He will surely win this. Okay. That he knows. Okay, but okay, actually white kind of deserved to win this when the beginning. But
That's
then black wanted to win then.
that was insane. That was insane.
That was
Okay, so here,
so okay,
so
5.5 points.
yeah, leave first.
Leaf is in the lead. So Umipati is still playing a game. Let's have a look at that game now.
Yes.
Who is Umipati playing against?
Against
it's my dad.
BG22.
So, and usually for players who play queen's pawn opening, moving their pawn from c4 to c5 is not considered to be the best move.
Yeah,
Okay, I
yeah.
think my dad will play Stonewall, but oh, he's not playing Stonewall. Oh, it's Umipati who's white. Okay. So, yeah, capture. Okay. Oh, this looks like an advanced Nimzo Indian variation. But knight e7 is pretty... Oh, actually go back. Knight e7 is actually a pretty good move. As we can see, the d4 pawn cannot be protected by any pawn. Black's strategy is to attack the d4 pawn by playing knight f5 at one point.
Yep.
So I think that knight e7 move makes sense. Actually, in the beginning, I thought it was just a randomly bad move, but knight e7 actually makes sense. Okay, go ahead. Rook c1, queen a5. Black is playing pretty well. Knight c6 and castle, knight f5, yes.
Yeah,
Good.
it's funny,
D4
like,
pawn
this
is the
structure
weakness.
with the two knights and the queen looks almost like a French, but the pawn is on c4
Exactly.
instead.
c4, but yeah, it's a better French for black
Yeah,
to consider. And here c5, I
Yeah.
don't actually recommend c5. That is only creating weakness on many squares. And let me tell something for all the beginners. Before, you can move any piece, but you have to be especially careful when you move your pawns, because once you move a pawn, you cannot move it backwards. So each pawn move is going to be a permanent change in your position. Alright? So, okay.
and here we
What do
can
you think
see,
about
like,
this position, Alex?
like, as you say, like, the two black knights are really well positioned, and the d4 pawn is a weakness for white. And for black,
Exactly.
I mean, black has a bad bishop, you know, for the reasons
Yeah,
you explained earlier in the stream.
Oh.
Like, the
That's right.
black pawns are on white squares, so it's
Yeah.
blocking the bishop from developing, but they have a very good knights, and they have, like, easy development. They can
Queen
put a
f6,
lot of pressure
yeah.
here. So,
That's right.
uh, and this pawn, as you said, it's not a good move to close a position like this and get this backward pawn that is not going to move anymore.
So what I would be planning here to do is a5, okay, a5, a4, okay, trying to remove one of the defenders, but white is also trying to do the same.
Yes.
Okay, that was pretty quick. Knight goes. Oh, but I think I still like black's position, but he needs to worry about that bishop of his.
Yes, exactly. But
Ooh, okay. Rook e2 is actually a very catchy move.
I don't
Maybe
really
now
know if
queen
I like
e7.
it. Rook e2.
But but it looks good. But takes now rook e1, and that is gone.
Yes.
Game over.
And no, I mean, the
Rook
queen
e1
can.
and
Yeah. Like,
queen cannot capture it. Rook e1 checkmates. And if queen tries to escape, and yeah, it's game over now. Okay, Umipati back with the win. I think probably
Yeah.
Black realized right now that that was a mistake, so he's taking time to think. Rook e2 is not really good, right? Look.
Yeah. And you don't achieve much, actually, because
Yeah, exactly.
your bishop is still blocking this rook, and you
Actually,
definitely
even I
want
don't
to.
like the a5, a6 pawn. When the pawn was on a7, I would have played something like b6 and try to get something out of that position. But
I mean, I don't really like b6 because you're like opening the c file, but I
Yeah,
know what you mean, but here actually, just queen f6, bishop, even
queen f6.
d7. Even you're not like developing in a good square, or you can also push and try to put your
Push the
bishop.
pawn, exactly.
But
I was thinking of
just
pushing the
queen
pawn as well.
f6 and just make your towers
Bishop d7,
communicate
exactly.
together,
Just
then.
exactly.
But well,
That will work
you're
out.
right. Like this is like very tough here, and
Okay, and
okay, give me that.
okay, game over. This should be easy for me, buddy.
Yeah. So let them
Okay,
keep going.
let's go
What
to
other
another
games do we
game.
have?
And who else is playing? Let's have a look at. I think we didn't see the game of Max, Jessifer versus Max.
Yeah, but it looks pretty over right now. Okay,
Is it
let's
over?
have a
Oh
quick
yeah,
look.
yeah. I didn't see the queen.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a queen. So
all right.
maybe let's check. Maybe Dutchman capture.
That game, yes, yeah. This is it. Yeah, that looks pretty good, equal, and with both chances. Okay, I think white is kind of better. Okay, obviously white is winning, but let's see if there is any competition. Oh, rook e2. We just saw one move. Rook e2 was losing in the other game.
Yeah, and here is the same idea, right? You can put your rook here
Yeah, hope for him not to capture it.
Force the black to trade, yeah. Because if the black
okay,
takes...
same idea, same move. That's pretty weird.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, he's directly going for it. Okay.
Yeah, now white have a pass pawn plus one bishop. Looks very difficult.
Yes, I think this is the first time this George man is playing in this tournament. Probably his first tournament, Hpot tournament, I guess. And he is pretty solid player.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Mm-hmm. I mean, we know Zenatan is quite
Zenatan is quite
regular,
good, so
good player. Yeah.
Yeah. Defeating Zenatan requires some skill. All right. So I think this game is also pretty much over for black.
Yeah, I mean, what will you do if you were black here? Talking about like trying to create some opportunities to come back.
Create opportunities. Well, I would just play
like Jack.
King. Okay, that would be a chance. First, I would just play King f8, King e8, and just try to stop the pawn with the king so that I can release my knight.
Yeah.
But okay.
Stabilize.
Right now, just capture the pawn. Yes, and c5. Oh, King f8 should be played now.
Yeah. You don't really want to play knight because so you don't want to trade.
Yeah. But then pawn push and then rook. This is game over now.
Yes. Now you have to.
Now knight e6 is forced, right? Yeah. Oh, mate. Yeah. Okay, it became mate. All right.
Okay.
Let's have a look at the other games.
Come back to Umipati BG. So this is quite over. Yeah.
Yeah, game over. What about the beginner section?
Yes.
What's happening in beginner?
Let's go back here. Oh wow. It's it's the last game. We're already at the end.
You lost the last game? Oh, the tournament is...
So MD Pro lost, and the last game is again about like Omega Punch.
So it's all about Hpot technique. Oh, he left the tournament, I guess, right?
Yes. So
okay, that is pretty bad.
Let's watch the last game of the beginner tournament.
Yes.
Oh wow! Okay. And wow.
Okay. Every time we open a game, there's a new surprise. The Omega Punch. Okay. I am not sure if he takes it.
Oh, that was...
with the rate. Actually, you know what I would do in this position? If I'm black, I would just play bishop to h3. I know that's a pretty bad move, but I will just hope for the best. Okay. Oh, actually, there is knight to d3 here.
Yeah, which was fun. Good job from Omega Punch.
And he moved a rook.
Wow.
Okay, but next then rook check is there and you get the queen back.
Amazing comeback. Okay, what are they fighting for? Okay. They're fighting for the top 3, potentially. They could be like third, if one of them win.
Who are playing actually?
They're the last ones to play. Yeah, Tomoris
and Omega Punch. Yeah. Where are they actually?
They're here. 3 points
Omega
each.
Punch is here. Okay, 3 points. If when looking at the tie break, not really, I'm not sure. Okay, they are actually fighting for the top 5 spots.
Yes.
We will see.
Oh, and here again, There is a nice fork for black. And he found it!
Yeah, and he found it.
Very good
Okay,
job.
perfect. Okay, so I think Omega
Wow.
Punch is in the lead now. Unless it
Pre-moving
becomes a
knight
stalemate.
takes rook. Pre-moving
Yeah.
because is a boss, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, in leeches you can only pre-move one move ahead, but
Yeah.
in chess.com and all you can just pre-move like 10 moves ahead.
Yeah. I saw one game with Nakamura pre-moving.
Even I have seen that. He
Yeah.
pre-moved like 10 moves ahead and he
Yes.
just watches the game.
That's showing off.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
so
could be some stalemate possible, but let's see.
yeah,
Oh,
actually,
now if he,
it's
you
becoming
never know.
okay. Here there is checkmate in one.
There's a checkmate. Exactly. Bishop to h3 is checkmate. But oh, okay.
So yeah, here to come back, bishop here. The knight is
Okay.
blocking, rook is blocking,
Exactly.
and the bishop
This
too.
is a typical checkmate. Oh.
Okay, now
Escape. Okay.
the king can
Escape. So
go
that's
to
not
Mordor,
needed.
right?
So, yes. So for the students, Hpot students who are watching this, remember, if the king is stuck on the edge, never allow the king to escape from the edge.
Yeah,
Alright,
and
just keep
one
your
advice I
control.
will give is when you're in this position, okay, you have some pieces, it's kind of tricky, you don't find checkmates, just make sure you don't stalemate, and you can just bring the king, you know? If you're not sure, just take your time, do it easy, and don't take any risk to stalemate. Actually, that's a bit what Omega Punch is doing, right? He's making a new queen.
Yeah, exactly. And he's using all his pieces, and okay, checkmate is very, very close. Let's have a look. I think there is a mate and two here. Yeah, almost mate. Mate and two. Now there's mate and two.
And no risk of stalemate because
Yes,
the pawn
exactly.
can-
So this pawn is going on.
And
So mate.
oh,
Uh,
okay,
okay, at least there's a pawn.
can bring the knight.
I don't know. Let's see.
Bishop here checkmate. No, okay.
Okay, king goes back. Rook check.
Knight here?
And king s2.
Knight here for checkmate.
Yeah, that is also pretty fine. Oh, it's better thing.
Oh.
Just perpetual and give extra.
Okay, I like the bishop here to checkmate.
Yeah, I like the bishop checkmate.
Oh, but
Okay. Will this game ever end? Look at time for Tomaris. It's almost 6 minutes now.
yeah, Tomaris is aiming for the 10
Okay,
minutes.
now there could be some stalemate possibilities,
Yes, true.
but we will see.
Very true. Okay,
Ooh.
starting to be very dangerous
If
now.
rook takes pawn, then it is stalemate. Okay.
True,
this is
true.
one check.
As you said, like
Oh.
if here rook takes, then it's a stalemate.
Yeah, he has to push the pawn and now it's checkmate.
Oh my god,
It's gonna be.
it's scary. Okay, good job. Okay,
Fine.
nice.
So that is the end of the beginner tournament, and MG Pro is the winner. Fantastic. And
Yes.
Jetin, okay, he's 4.5. One of my
Okay.
students. He's the second place. Fantastic. And
Followed
then
by-
comes Timur Kirby,
Yes.
another happy pawn student who is 4 points. Fantastic.
A special mention to FIFA Technique.
Yeah,
who-
FIFA Technique, who was in the lead.
Yes.
He would have won the tournament, but he was like, okay, I will just give up. You guys get the chance.
Yeah, he had high
Okay.
chance of winning the tournament, like showing
Yes,
some good
right.
games.
Yeah.
And Omega Punch, who reached 5th place after
Yeah.
winning the last
Had
game.
some really quite interesting games. Omega Punch,
Yes.
and all of them played really well. Are really good.
Yes.
Congratulations for those who played in this
Tomaris,
tournament.
etc. And Louis Chanel, who left, and some students who also left. Mad Leo
Okay.
Mom,
What
2001.
about the open tournament?
Yeah,
Is
let's
it still
see.
going on or
Okay, so we're
It's
like in
still
the.
going on?
That's
Okay,
the last.
This is the last round,
Yeah.
I guess. So let's see what is happening. If the Leaf wins, that means he will be the tournament leader. So
Yeah,
let's go now.
let's go see. Let's watch this game.
let's have a look. Okay. Oh, it's Dogman versus Leaf. Okay. Ooh, and I think Leaf is actually getting this game as well. Actually, when d5 comes, the piece is going, right? d5 and then d4. The game is over, I guess. Pawn takes, bishop moves, and then comes d4, typical double attack. And I think it is over. The tournament is decided. Okay, Leaf looks very strong for his rating. He's playing some really accurate moves and splendid opening play, and he's always trying to find the best move. Fantastic play by Mr. Leaf.
Yes, yes. I don't see any way to escape this threat. Wait for it.
He's really strong. His rating is giving him injustice. Let's see if he finds the best move. Probably bishop to g4 or f5. F5.
I don't really like it. Just creating some
I would
weakness.
have played bishop g4 and then knight to e5, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's giving some opportunities.
For white.
Yeah. Like now,
exactly.
White can the bishop suddenly becomes very strong. The queen has some opening.
Exactly.
They're like some
I
possibilities.
really don't like f5.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't know what is in Leaf's mind, but we will see. As long as he has the light square bishop, I don't think black will be having any serious troubles. Oh, maybe he's gonna castle queenside.
What about something like knight here?
Okay, knight here. Yeah, I was considering knight to h4 as well, but
seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, now the bishop is not pinned anymore.
Yeah.
And
knight takes would be a mistake, so I don't think he will play knight takes. He played knight takes.
Yeah.
No, the bishop is falling. Yes, that's right. Okay, that could be a change in the game. It's back to equal. But okay, that's very unlikely of Mr. Leaf to give a piece like that.
Yeah.
An extra piece. And he's a pawn down now.
So now white has is a pawn up.
And I'll just double the rooks. I would double the rooks and okay. He will play something like h3 or...
Yeah, let's not take this pawn, because if you take the pawn, there will be checkmates.
Yes, that's right. So I think it's all back to normal, and it's going to be a very difficult game for Leaf to win this game, especially with the pawn down. But okay, he can actually capture the pawn on... Okay. I don't like pushing pawns. As I have mentioned before, each pawn moves a permanent change in the position, so be careful before moving pawns.
So will you have oh.
I don't really like exchanging the bishops at this position because
the black rooks are a bit better now.
Exactly, that's the point. That's why I wanted to keep the bishops. I don't want to exchange it.
Yeah, exactly. And our rook is not even on the 7th rank anymore,
exactly.
So we're losing a bit of tempo.
On the 7th rank, yes. So,
okay. I guess the plan is to fork here.
So, if black manages to lose the game, I would just play rook takes h5.
Wait,
and
so...
I think...
Yeah, rook take h5 looks pretty good, no?
And that's winning for white. Unless... Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is a different result now. Maybe Mr. Leaf will lose this game and he will miss the first spot. He could have won this game.
Wait, there is still some opportunity for draw.
Maybe there is. Yeah, it will be, but which actually here is a choice for us. Which pawn would you protect, Alex? The f3 pawn or the b3 pawn? You can play rook f3, you can play rook b3.
Yeah, I mean... I think it's... I mean, I will keep the 2 versus 2 and 1 on the side.
Yes, that's right. 1 on the side. Even I would have done that. Draw by mutual agreement?
Wow.
Why would white agree for a draw? That is really surprising.
Wow. Okay, white might have been a bit scared, I guess.
Oh, yeah, he was... Okay, he was a piece down and he was in a difficult position.
You never want to do that. Like, when you're a pawn up and, like, this kind of situation, it's like very symmetrical. Just white is a pawn up. There is no,
It was a pretty weird game, actually. In the opening, black was, completely cruising. And then he made a couple of weak moves, and then black lost his advantage. Yeah. Very weird. Okay, so Umipati 6 points. Oh, the tiebreak. All right. Depends. It's pretty close. Depends on the other board results. Let's have a look at Rafa versus Jesper. Okay,
Yes.
looks like Rafa has some chance at this position, and the material is quite equal.
So Rafa with the black.
Yeah. And what would you play in this position? Alex, who do you prefer in this position?
Okay, so structure-wise, I will say it's kind of similar, even though black has this is isolated pawn. The black bishop is better. Like we can see the white bishop is totally trapped, and
Yeah, so
so white has to do something about it. Either like
yeah,
open the center,
yeah.
or
So
try to
what I'm
maneuver,
considering,
but that's a bit
yes,
long. Hmm.
what I'm considering is queen to c5, knight to h5, and capture that bishop, exploiting the weakness on. Oh, he played queen c5. Okay.
Yes.
So I am considering to play knight h5 in the next move. d4, maybe pawn takes, and then I will just play queen to c6, and then attack the e4 pawn. I'm provoking him to push the d pawn so that the e pawn becomes weak.
Yeah, but then, yeah, I mean, it's interesting though, right? Because okay, this pawn will be under a lot of pressure.
Exactly.
But at least we're opening the bishop, and we have we can double here,
right.
attack the
D4,
bishop.
Yes. Your move d4 was an interesting try. Oh, looks like Rafa's playing up my idea.
Yeah.
Queen c5, knight h5.
Okay.
Oh, yes, the bishop is under attack. So
rook b1, interesting. What
maybe
about
there's
just
a way of getting a pawn?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't have played that. I would have played knight takes bishop. I go back one step.
Yeah. Okay. Knight takes.
Knight takes bishop. Queen takes. Knight check. Knight e2. King goes. Queen takes queen. And takes, and then knight takes. And he will probably capture the d6 pawn. And then it goes to, you know what, it's then I'll just push b5 and start pushing the b pawn. That's a b passer, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe he will capture the b7 pawn. Or maybe I'm just going too long.
No, I mean, but it doesn't look like winning for black or white.
Yeah, it doesn't look winning. It looks still pretty. Okay, let's see what happened. d4 here. Okay.
Yeah.
Takes. Okay, d4 now looks good. And I don't like queen c4 much. Maybe he has to play something like... this is a pretty difficult position for black, I guess. I am happy with white's position right now.
Yes. Like now the
back to a1.
Bishop is active, that's pretty good. So we just have to do something for the e4 pawn now with the white.
Yeah, maybe. But you can just sacrifice that pawn as well. Yeah, rook a1. Queen b6.
Okay, so this pawn, I mean, yeah, you can trade and then...
white trade, I was thinking of some other moves like queen a3, attacking the bishop and... Okay.
So I guess rook is coming here, and...
Yep, and that would be pretty dangerous, but we will see.
Oh, that's a very balanced game. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I guess you want to put your knight here. You're pretty happy if white exchange their bishop against your knight, because in this kind of final, like bishop plus rook is very, very strong. It's really open, and we have like one pass pawn against one pass pawn. So
that's right.
Maybe next move for black will be to improve the... Oh wait, but there is some threats.
That's right. So what white should be doing right now is to worry about the d4 pawn.
Yeah.
But he's going for a check. Okay. King to h7. And then let's see what's happening.
Why not king to g7?
King to g7 is also fine. I was just worried about bishop f8 check or bishop... bishop
here.
Oh, bishop to e4. E4 means he'll just push the pawn to f6. So
yes.
Bishop f8, maybe bishop f8. Oh, h3 first. Okay, that's a pretty wise move. Just to avoid all sorts of background mates. And it's actually a trap. I like it. Bishop takes d4 is not to be played. If he plays bishop takes d4, knight takes, and then bishop to e5 is a check.
Very true. That, right? Very true. Yes. Oh, yeah. Let me show. So if white play any move, and then black takes a pawn. We have like this amazing bishop e5 at the end, checking
Exactly.
and taking the rook.
Exactly. You fell for the trap.
Wow.
Fantastic. H3 is a tricky little move.
Wow.
So
Okay. Very, very well played.
Fantastic move. Probably H3 should be played.
Oh, Ice of White was brought up for a second. But that's just
okay, now King G6 is the only move, or F6 is the good move, but King H7 would be a mistake because, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. This game is completely done now.
Okay, well played, Jessifer. Very well played.
Jessifer, yes.
And that's the last game.
That's the only game.
That's the last game.
So
okay,
let's see if Jessifer wins where he will be ending on.
Oh.
Shall we go and look at the ranking?
Yeah, okay. So the ranking, we have Leaf,
so
6
Jessifer
points.
Wins, he goes to 3rd place. Oh,
fantastic. Wow. Yeah, that's...
So there you go. And if, okay, so...
And if Rafa won this game, he will be 3rd.
He would have gone to 4th place or 3rd place.
Oh, 3rd, because he's already...
And 3rd place, yeah, 16.5, exactly.
Wow.
So, okay.
Rafa, so close from being 3rd in the Open tournament, which is like great. Yeah.
Did any one of our students ever place 3rd place in our tournament, other than the teachers and other random people?
I don't think so.
I guess not. Yeah, so Rafa would have had a chance, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, it's very complicated. I guess. Oh no, White cannot play bishop here.
I think they would be. Okay, I was planning to play something like G4 check and okay.
Wait, Rafa is a magician, you know? He's a wizard.
G4 would be a checkmate. Yes.
Yeah.
G4, pawn takes, rook takes, checkmate. Okay, the game is over. Yeah. And so is the tournament.
No more magic from Rafa, unfortunately.
Yes.
And checkmate.
Yes.
Well
played. So well played, Jessifer. H3 was a fantastic move. And tricky little move. Okay, so there we go. The tournament leader is Leaf. Oh, Leaf won the tournament.
Congratulations to Leaf.
Yes.
Very well. Never lost a game. Like 2 draws.
Oh, yeah.
And 5 wins.
Undefeated tournament by Leaf. So fantastic game, Mr. Leaf. And Umipati is also... He lost only 1 game against the tournament winner.
Exactly.
And he also got 6 points. Fantastic play from Umipati as well. And then Jessifer...
Yeah. Always in a good
tournament.
Yeah, very strong player.
Yes, he's also 5 points. So he secured 3rd place, clean 3rd place, not fighting for the 1st place or 2nd place. So
True.
There it goes. Then comes Doji Man, who is 4.5 points, who play really good games, solid games. Then comes VKR with 4 points, Zenathan with 4 points, Wiji with 4 points. All of them fantastic games.
Yeah.
Fantastic and well played, all of them. Rafa too.
Yeah, Rafa, amazing games we watched with the very strong knight d4, destroying the white defense.
Exactly.
And yeah, Ritz Blitz, Royal Red King Cobra, good performance because like the Open tournament is obviously harder than the beginner. They could have done the beginner, but yeah, very good job to them.
Exactly. They got promoted from the beginner and they finished with 3 points, which is a fantastic display. So and then Maxence, B-Blade, and Fahrenheit Eagle. So 3 very talented players that are huge challenge in the Open tournament because of the level. Yeah, but very well played to them. They all succeed to at least one winning a game. So exactly. They got 1 point at least, so that is a good thing. Fantastic games by all of them.
Yeah, so, and then Titan, who went on the two tournament, but didn't play the Open. Yeah.
Did he play in the other tournament as well? I didn't see his name anywhere. The beginner one.
Beginner. Oh, he played only 1 game.
Oh. Okay.
And I think the first game actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
I think he didn't play. For beginner, special mention, to Mad Leon Mom, Mira Shudari, Leonios. Yeah, so congratulations to participate to the tournament. Not always easy. We see like Mira Shudari missed 2 games in the middle, so that's unfortunate. And
Exactly. And congrats to all the other winners, especially
yes,
for FIFA Technique, whose
yeah,
first tournament Happy won,
yeah,
and he put a fantastic display with 4 out of 4.
yes,
Okay, so all right, I guess that's it for today's streaming, right,
yes,
Alex?
yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
have
That's it.
anything to mention? We have something to mention, I
Oh,
guess, right,
right,
Alex?
yeah. So next week on Sunday, we'll have a special event. So it's kind of like a Halloween chess special event. And it's going to be like a special match between Happy Pawn students and the Red Knight Chess Club students. So it's going to be streamed with Sebastian and Rajesh. Are you going to go with him? I think, right? To stream
Yes,
the.
yeah, I will be.
Okay, and that's going to be very interesting. 10 students against 10 students. Each of them is going to play 2 games, and they're all going to play at the same time. So the stream will be like very rich, right? Going to from game to game with some scoring between the two clubs. So that's going to be a very fun event, and looking forward to it.
That's right.
Yeah. So thank you a lot for watching the stream, and see you next week, hopefully.
Sure. Bye bye, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye. See you.